way, I'm leaving you in charge of the castle. I'm certain you'd more than prove yourself, but I am not willing to deal with your mother if you join the war. She'd kill me if I let you go. She's already twisted into knots about Fergus and me going. You'll have your chance soon enough. This is no needless task. I ask you to take a great responsibility. Only a token force is remaining here, and you must keep peace in the region. You know what they say about mice when the cat is away, yes? There's also someone you must meet. Please, show Duncan in.
It is an honor to be a guest within your hall, Tyrn Cousland.
Your lordship, you didn't mention that a Grey Warden would be present.
Duncan arrived just recently, unannounced. Is there a problem?
Of course not. But a guest of this stature demands certain protocol. I am at a disadvantage.
We rarely have the pleasure of seeing one in person, that's true. Pup, Brother Aldous taught you who the Grey Wardens are, I hope. They are the heroes of legend, who ended the Blights and saved us all. Duncan is looking for recruits before joining us and his fellow Wardens in the south. I believe he's got his eye on Sir Gilmore.
If I might be so bold, I would suggest that your daughter is also an excellent candidate.
Honor though that might be, this is my daughter we're talking about.
You did just finish saying that Grey Wardens are heroes, old friend.
I have not so many children that I'll gladly see them all off to battle. Unless you intend to invoke the right of conscription.
Have no fear. While we need as many good recruits as we can find, I've no intention of forcing the issue.
Pup, can you ensure that Duncan's requests are seen to while I'm gone? In the meantime, find Fergus, and tell him to lead the troops to Ostagar ahead of me. You'll have plenty of time after we're gone. We must discuss the battle plans in the south. Be a good lass and do as I've asked. We'll talk soon.
I am done. The task is finished. Finished.
Good evening, milady.
Maker, prepare a place for us. Redeem our world from sin. Forgive our transgressions.
Maker, forgive us all!
Have you come to pray for your brother and father? I'd be happy to ask for the Maker's blessings with you. Please, child, call me Malol. I've known you since you were a wee babe after all. Creator of the sky, the land,
Hold on. And I don't. Let's see what we'll do. I don't know if I need that. That's good. I don't know. See if he has any more toxic extracts. Six. And I get one. Ooh, a backpack! Sweet! Okay. Lightning room. That's not. That's good. Good. Now let's see what he has for sale now that I sold all my shit. All my shit.
Did you say hello?
No, I did not say hello. My phone has all kinds of weird sounds on it. Let's see what's. I like chain. I'm in chain. Requires 18 strength and only have 16. Tell you what, if they have the chainmail, okay, there's the boots and the regular chain. They only have gray iron in the chainmail. But you know what? We're gonna go ahead and buy the chainmail stuff because I like chainmail. I can always upgrade it later. Did all that? Okay, so we're good. Now
Hello
let's go
again.
talk
Is
to
there
them.
something you need? Some supplies, perhaps?
Let's see your
So
other
long as you
dude.
keep it quiet.
Like that. Heavy chainmail. I'll actually get some heavy chainmail before I get stunned. So. Firebomb? Probably end up lighting myself on fire about that one. Climate charm. We're good. Almost full. Now you can get this chest if you want to now, but I'm gonna wait because it has better stuff when you come back for Ostagar. Come back to the Ostagar. So return to Ostagar DLC.
The Mabari's stable for now, but not improving. Unless I get that herb I told
That's
you about,
probably
there's
the
not
best
much
stuff.
hope.
And I need to turn this down. I need to get this on.
Let me see. Yeah, that's exactly it. Wonderful. Give me a moment and I'll make this into an ointment.
I can actually feel my door.
He looks better already. I'm sure he'd thank you himself if he could. A day, maybe two. There's enough ointment for him to make a full recovery. Why not come back after the battle? Perhaps we can see about imprinting him on you. Maybe. It's likely he understands you're responsible for curing him. Mabari are at least as smart as your average tax collector. Come back after the battle and just... or take another look.
Okay. I don't remember if there's any more loot. I should have looted before I went to the Kakari Wilds, but oh well. King's tent.
Look carefully, man. This wretched thing is a darkspawn. They're strong and constant smart.
I think I missed out on some loot items.
This is supposed to be the battle that sends these dark.
Oh well, no big deal. I will. It's just loot, and it's not like I need the money or the items. And I don't think there was any gifts. Okay, so apparently I've looted everything. Hey, Alistair. Tonight. Okay. Let's go to the meeting. There's a whole lot more quests that you can do before you go to the Kakari Wilds. I just wanted to get to the Kakari Wilds.
Loghain, my decision is final. I will stand by the Grey Wardens in this assault.
You risk too much, Kalen. The Darkspawn Horde is too dangerous for you to be playing hero on the front lines.
If that's the case, perhaps we should wait for the Orlesian forces to join us after all.
I must repeat my protest to your fool notion that we need the Orlesians to defend ourselves.
It is not a fool notion. Our arguments with the Orlesians are a thing of the past, and you will remember who is king.
How fortunate Marek did not live to see his son ready to hand Ferelden over to those who enslaved us for a century.
Then our current forces will have to suffice, won't they? Duncan, are your men ready for battle?
They are, Your Majesty.
And this is the recruit I met earlier on the road? I understand congratulations are in order. Every Grey Warden is needed now. You should be honored to join their ranks.
Your fascination with glory and legends will be your undoing, Kalen. We must attend to reality.
Fine. Speak your strategy. The Grey Wardens and I draw the Darkspawn into charging our lines, and then?
You will alert the tower to light the beacon, signaling my men to charge from cover.
To flank the Darkspawn, I remember. This is the Tower of Ishal in the ruins, yes? Well, who shall light this beacon?
I have a few men stationed there. It's not a dangerous task, but it is vital.
Then we should send our best. Send Alistair and the new Grey Warden to make sure it's done.
We need the beacon. Without it, Loghain's men won't know when to charge.
You see? Glory for everyone.
You rely on these Grey Wardens too much. Is that truly wise?
Enough of your conspiracy theories, Loghain. Grey Wardens battle the Blight no matter where they're from.
Your Majesty, you should consider the possibility of the Archdemon appearing.
There have been no signs of any dragons in the wilds.
Isn't that what your men are here for, Duncan?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, the tower and its beacon are unnecessary. The
We
circle
will
of
not
Magi...
trust any lives to your spells, Mage. Save them for the Darkspawn.
Enough! This plan will suffice. The Grey Wardens will light the beacon.
Thank you, Loghain.
They kind of
I
remind
cannot wait
me
for
of the
that glorious
council on
moment.
Mass
The Grey
Effect.
Wardens battle beside the King of Ferelden to stem the tide of evil.
Yes, Kalen. A glorious moment for us all.
You heard the plan. You and Alistair will go to the Tower of Ishal and ensure the beacon is lit.
What? I won't be in the battle.
This is by the King's personal request, Alistair. If the beacon is not lit, Tern Loghain's men won't know when to charge.
So he needs 2 Grey Wardens standing up there holding the torch, just in case, right?
That is not your choice. If King Kalen wishes Grey Wardens to ensure the beacon is lit, then Grey Wardens will be there. We must do whatever it takes to destroy the Darkspawn, exciting or no.
I get it, I get it. Just so you know, if the king ever asks me to put on a dress and dance the Remigold, I'm drawing the line. Darkspawn or no. I happen to be quite fetching in a dress.
The tower is on the other side of the gorge from the King's camp, the way we came when we arrived. You'll need to cross the gorge and head through the gate and up to the tower entrance. From the top, you'll overlook the entire valley. We will signal you when the time is right. Alistair will know what to look for. Stay with the Terran's men and guard the tower. If you are needed, we will send word.
We soil our drawers, that's what.
If it does, leave it to us. I want no heroics from either of you. Then I must join the others.
All right, how
From
much
here,
are
you
we
two
in
on
any
your own.
danger? Well,
Remember,
of course, you're
you are
always
both
in
Grey
danger. We're
Wardens.
in war.
I expect you to be worthy of that title.
Duncan, may the Maker watch over you.
May he watch over us all.
Okay, Alistair. Oh, he's already in, First Splunch Melt's already better than... Okay. Dang it, I should have saved the... I thought I had already equipped Alistair with his other stuff. Okay, let's go. Wow, I'm getting a lot of garnets. I'm actually impressed with as many as I've gotten so far. You'll need those for another mission later on.
Yes.
I knew there was something else over here.
More darkspawn, eh? Huh. Behind you!
You were facing the wrong way. Nice roll. Now, can I go back and get this? I guess we'll just go. An amethyst? Deathroot extract. I don't do much crafting in this game, so. I love it. Hey, Miso, how's it going? I love Dragon Age.
Did you say hello?
No, I said hello, but that's close enough.
There's coffee. Who wants coffee? I want coffee.
Yo, Mr. Beats. Okay, you guys want? Don't you get?
So simple to see.
There, I got it to him before he. Whoop! Ouch! I got to the trap before they got it.
Yes.
Okay.
And stay down.
I miss my puppy dog. I usually play as human noble. So you come with the dog, and I miss my dog. Inquisition is one of my favorite ones. I enjoyed it. I enjoy it. I enjoy all the Dragon Age. I enjoy all the Mass Effects.
I'm off. Right.
I have countless hours. Hey, where'd you come from, dude? Get the chest.
Over with.
Right here. Alfred. At least it wasn't in the locked one. I never get why they want it in the locked one. Yeah.
Never any shortage of peace.
I play a shit ton of games. If you look down at my panels, you'll see all the games that I've played on stream. Well, not on stream, but with a bunch of friends and stuff like that. And that's only a portion of my game, so...
What are these Darkspawn doing ahead of the rest of the Horde? There wasn't supposed to be any resistance here. Right, because clearly this is all just a misunderstanding. We'll laugh about this later. At any rate, we need to hurry. We need to get up to the top of the tower and light the signal fire in time. Taron Logain will be waiting for the signal.
Okay.
Success.
Success!
Never any shortage of these
Okay. We'll get those in a little bit. Codex. Chest.
and done. I sent some darkspawn.
I love using the ballistas. They're so much fun. I think that's it. And we're gonna go back here. We're gonna go in this room. If I had gone in this room earlier, it would have launched the other darkspawn to attack. The ones that were over here. And I'd usually forget about the codex that's back there that I already got.
Even more darkspawn. Going.
Level up, level up, level up.
I'm off. All right. Moving on.
A helmet. I got a helmet. I do not use helmets. Because you cannot hide them in this game, so I do not use helmets. I didn't spend a ton of hours to create a character to have my pretty little face hidden. Okay. I know I need to do that. And then that up. And then I also need let's see. So I want that. Now I can go over here and these chains. Chain boots. Do I not have regular chain boots? Oh, but it's gray iron. That's the glove. Where's the chain now? Oops. There it is. It's the same thing that I have. Oh, okay. Okay. Here we go.
Logain better be ready to charge as soon as we light the signal. The king is depending on us.
Okay. Pile of bones. There's an axe and a pile of bones. Gonna go up here. And again, I was facing the wrong direction. here? Where do you think you're going, dude? Base. Let's see. Genlock, whatever they're called. I can never pronounce them right. That's okay. Excuse me. Excuse me. Puppies! Puppies to the rescue! Puppies to the rescue! Send in the puppies! Oh, I forgot. That's okay. There's one recruit. Okay. We're actually gonna go all the way up here. We'll come back and go into these rooms. But that's why. Okay, come on. Come on, everybody. Follow me. Follow me. Come on. Come to the doggies.
Down you go.
Doggies to the rescue. Aren't they so cute? Yes. Alistair leveled. Shall we level Alistair? Level. Let's see. Let's give him some more willpower because that increases that. Constitution increases his life. And of course strength. And then we're gonna give him we'll go ahead and give him that. And we're gonna go down here. Shield balance. Character is learned to compensate for the weight of the shield. For the weight of his shield in combat and no longer suffers an attack penalty when using shield. Okay, we can do that. Okay, ladies and germs. Oh wait, I think I just have Germans. I don't have ladies. A fancy base. Lost base. Oh, hey, Patchy. Hoochies. Hoochies. Did I forget something? I think I did. Okay. Hey, here's what I forgot.
It's done naturally.
Done naturally. I must not have looted. I think I just went running, got them to attack. So. Okay, puppies, go escape. It's clear behind me.
Shortage of these ones.
You can run back and take them back here to where the dogs will come with you. And you can also run and open the door so they chase you into the other room if you want to. Oh boy. I'd hate to see that in the morning. You can actually see an ogre. Hey, stop. No finishing move. Dang it.
Let's light it quickly before it's too late.
Gotta loot the ogre. Now we're gonna do some. Not that I need this stuff, but thank you very much. Thank you for your service. Have a nice day.
Sound the retreat.
But what about the king? Should we not...
Do as I command.
Pull out! All of you, let's move!
Ah, your eyes finally open. Mother shall be pleased. I am Morrigan, lest you have forgotten, and we are in the wilds where I am bandaging your wounds. You are welcome, by the way. How does your memory fare? Do you remember Mother's rescue? Mother managed to save you and your friend, though 'twas a close call. What is important is that you both live. The man who was to respond to your signal quit the field. The Darkspawn won your battle. Those he abandoned were massacred. Your friend, he is not taking it well. The suspicious dim-witted one who was with you before, yes. He is outside by the fire. Mother asked to see you when you awoke. Yes, but I expect you shall be fine. The Darkspawn did nothing Mother could not heal. He is, as you are. I suppose it would be unkind to say he is being childish. I do not know. She rarely tells me her plans. You were welcome. Though Mother did most of the work, I am no healer. I will stay and make something to eat.
Oh, my inventory full. Dang it. Well, I knew it was going to happen sooner or later. Let's see. What can we get rid of?
It's Ultra, the toughest lurker of the Wild West.
Welcome, Ultra.
See, here is your fellow Grey Warden. You worry too much, young man.
You're alive. I thought you were dead for sure. Oh, this doesn't seem real. If it weren't for Morrigan's mother, we'd be dead on top of that tower.
Do not talk about me as if I am not present, lad.
I didn't mean... But what do we call you? You've never told us your name?
Names are pretty, but useless. The chastened folk call me Flemeth. I suppose it will do.
The Flemeth? From the legends? Daveth was right. You're the Witch of the Wilds, aren't you?
And what does that mean? I know a bit of magic, and it has served you both well, has it not?
I'm not too fond of Morgan. She's okay. I didn't really like her until Mass Effect. Let's try that again. Until Dragon Age Inquisition. But she's a good character. She's very well written, and I'm just she's really mean to Alistair, and anybody that's mean to my favorite characters I don't really like. But she does grow on you. She's a good character. So.
The largest part of the Horde has moved on. We are safe enough for now. Old Flemeth knows a thing or two about hiding. The longer you are here, the less that is true, however. These things will notice you eventually.
We need to bring Loghain to judgment. Why would he do this?
Now that is a good question. Men's hearts hold shadows darker than any tainted creature. Perhaps he believes the Blight is an army he can outmaneuver. Perhaps he does not see that the evil behind it is the true threat.
The Archdemon.
It is said that long ago, the Maker sent the old gods of the ancient Tevinter Imperium to slumber in prisons deep beneath the surface. An archdemon is an old god awakened and tainted by Darkspawn. Believe that or not, history says it's a fearsome and immortal thing, and only fools ignore history. Me? I am just an old woman who lives in the wilds. I know nothing of blights and darkspawn.
Uh-huh. Yeah, right.
Whatever
Women.
Loghain's insanity, he obviously thinks the Darkspawn are a minor threat. We must warn everyone this isn't the case.
And who will believe you? Unless you think to convince this Loghain of his mistake.
He just betrayed his own king. If Al Eamon knew what he did at Ostagar, he would be the first to call for his execution. I suppose. Al Eamon wasn't at Ostagar. He still has all his men. And he was Kaelin's uncle. I know him. He's a good man, respected in the Landsmeet. Of course, we could go to Redcliffe and appeal to him for help. The Owl would never do what Tairn Loghain did. I know him too well. I still don't know if Al Eamon's help would be enough. He can't defeat the Darkspawn horde by himself. Of course! The treaties! Grey Wardens can demand aid from dwarves, elves, mages, and other places. They're obligated to help us during a blight.
I may be old, but dwarves, elves, mages, this Arl Eamon, and who knows what else. This sounds like an army to me.
So can we do this? Go to Redcliffe and these other places and build an army?
So you are set then, ready to be Grey Wardens. Now that you mention it, I do have one more thing to offer.
The stew is bubbling, Mother dear. Shall we have 2 guests for the eve, or none?
The Grey Wardens are leaving shortly, girl. And you will be joining them.
Such a shame. What?
You heard me, girl. The last time I looked, you had ears.
She is very... Her spells are very, very strong. I like her spells. I like her specialization, too. Sorry, my phone disconnected. I got like 20 million alerts.
Her magic will be useful. Even better, she knows the wilds and how to get past the horde.
Have I no say in this?
You have been itching to get out of the wilds for years. Here is your chance. As for you, Wardens, consider this repayment for your lives.
Not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but won't this add to our problems?
The game is a little
Out of the
overpowering.
wilds, she's an apostate.
If you do not wish help from us illegal mages, young man, perhaps I should have left you on that tower.
Point taken.
Mother, this is not how I wanted this. I'm not even ready.
You must be ready. Alone, these two must unite for Eldon against the Darkspawn. They need you, Morrigan. Without you, they will surely fail, and all will perish under the Blight. Even I.
I understand.
And you, Wardens, do you understand? I give you that which I value above all in this world. I do this because you must succeed.
Allow me to get my things, if you please. I am at your
I need to
disposal,
change that
Grey
one,
Wardens. I suggest a village north of the wilds as our first destination. It is not far, and you will find much you need there. Or, if you prefer, I shall simply be your silent guide. The choice is yours.
You will regret saying that.
Dear, sweet mother, you are so kind to cast me out like this. How fondly I shall remember this moment.
Well, I always said, if you want something done, do it yourself. Or hear about it for a decade or two afterwards.
Do you really want to take her along because her mother says so? I guess you're right. The Grey Wardens have always taken allies where they could find them.
I am so pleased to have your approval. I may have answers. Ask. The real question is how we are going to get your friend past the Darkspawn, is it not?
That's true. We can sense the Darkspawn. Conversely, they can sense us. We should be able to sneak past smaller groups, but larger ones, or particularly intelligent Darkspawn, will always detect us.
Mother has given me something else for them to smell instead as we pass by. 'Tis important we head out of the wilds, however, not farther in. From time to time, I have been to the village I mentioned, watched its people, and pondered what curious beings they are. On occasion, I purchased goods from the village merchants. There I spoke with men a little. There they stared and knew me as an outsider. Mother wishes for me to expand the horizon of my experience beyond the wilds. Even she was not born here. 'Tis a small place of little consequence called Lothering. No more than a stop along your imperial highway where travelers purchase goods from local farms and smiths. I would go more often were it not for the town's chantry. It makes the village particularly intolerant and unpleasant for a stranger such as me.
A chantry? And they never in all this time thought that maybe you were a witch?
Of course they have. They even called out their Templars once. They found nothing. Farewell, Mother. Do not forget the stew on the fire. I would hate to return to a burned-down hut.
'Tis far more likely you will return to see this entire area, along with my hut, swallowed up by the blight.
All I meant was...
Yes, I know. Do try to have fun, dear.
I got more approval from Morrigan than I did Alistair. Okay. And speaking of Satan, thank you for reminding me. Whoop.
And I expect each of you to supply these men. We must rebuild what was lost at Ostagar, and quickly. There are those who would take advantage of our weakened state if we let them. We must defeat this Darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly and without hesitation.
Your Lordship, if I might speak. You have declared yourself Queen Honora's regent, and claim we must unite under your banner for our own good. But what of the army lost at Ostagar? Your withdrawal was most fortuitous.
Everything I have done has been to secure Ferelden's independence. I have not shirked my duty to the throne, and neither will any of you!
The Banon will not bow to you simply because you demand it.
Understand this. I will brook no threat to this nation from you or anyone.
Van Tegan, please!
Your Majesty, your father risks civil war. If Eamon were here...
Van Tegan, my father is doing what is best.
Did he also do what was best for your husband, Your Majesty?
I like that Van Tegan better than the one in Inquisition. Yeah, I'll do that to you too, dude.
More darkspawn, eh?
I think he was out there looking for you. He's chosen you. Mabari are like that. They call it imprinting.
Does this mean we're going to have this mangy beast following us about now? Wonderful.
He's not mangy.
Yes. We're going to take the puppy with us. Puppy, puppy, puppy. Oh, what should we name him? You know what? I always name him Aragorn, but you know what? Yeah. I was thinking Aragorn or Alpha, but we're gonna go Aragorn. No, better yet, Strider. I like Strider better. If I can freaking spell. There we go. Now can I finish sleeping? I didn't mean to click on the dog. I think that was an automatic cutscene, actually. Okay, let's go.
Wake up, gentlemen! More travelers to attend to. Led by an elf, of all things.
They don't look much like them others, you know. Maybe we should just let these ones pass.
Nonsense. Greetings, travelers!
Highwaymen, preying on those fleeing the Darkspawn, I suppose.
They are fools to get in our way. I say, teach them a lesson.
Now, is that any way to greet someone? A simple 10 silvers, and you're free to move on.
What did I tell you? No wagons, and this one looks armed.
The toll applies to everyone, Heinrich. That's why it's a toll, and not, say, a refugee tax.
Oh, right. Even if you're no refugee, you still gotta pay.
Well, I can't say I'm pleased to hear that. We have rules, you know.
Right. We get to ransack your corpse, then. Those are the rules.
Well, this is going nowhere. Let's finish this, gents.
Time for more practice. Ooh, yes! That won't stop me! Look over there! All right. Keep going.
All right. We surrender. We're just trying to get by before the Darkspawn get us all. Yes, of course. We should have been more careful. I'm sorry. Yes, of course. The coins we collected are right here. Just over 100 silvers. The rest is in the chests we brought. I swear. Bless you. The Darkspawn can have this place.
Mhm. I don't do a lot of crafting, so let's see here. Take that. Okay. Actually, I hate actually doing this. Inventory
Well,
management is a
there it
nightmare.
is. Lothering. Pretty as a painting.
Ah, so you have finally decided to rejoin us, have you? Falling on your blade in grief seemed like too much trouble, I take it.
Is my being upset so hard to understand? Have you never lost someone important to you? Just what would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing?
Right, very creepy.
Hey,
Forget I
Johnny
asked.
boy, how's it going?
Did you say hello?
No, I said hello, but that's close enough.
Yes, I know. I was just thinking.
No wonder it took so long, then.
Oh, I get it. This is the part where we're shocked to discover how you've never had a friend your entire life.
I can be friendly when I desire to. Alas, desiring to be more intelligent does not make it so.
Anyway, I thought we should talk about where we intend to go first. I agree. Have you looked at them? There are three main groups that we have treaties for. The Dalish Elves, the Dwarves of Orzammar, and the Circle of Magi. I also still think that Arleman is our best bet for help.
I'm doing good.
You might even want to go to him first. Well, I don't know where we should go. I'll do whatever you decide.
Now that is unsurprising.
Arleman is a good man, but I don't know for sure he's where we should go. I'm not going to fight about it. I can give you directions if you like.
Sorry, I don't talk much during cutscenes. I try to keep it to a minimum, so...
If we head eastward, towards the Brazilian forest, we should hear word of one of the clans that wanders that area. Hopefully, they will still be there. We would need to speak to their king in Orzammar. That means heading west into the Frostback Mountains, which won't be easy.
Is anything ever easy?
That will be at their tower on Lake Kalenhard to the north. We'll be looking for the first enchanter, whoever that is. He'll be at Castle Redcliffe, in the far western part of Ferelden, next to the mountain passes. If he isn't there, someone will be able to tell us where he is.
Okay.
Then you have a plan. Fair enough. Let's head into the village whenever you're ready.
There we go.
I have a wonder, Alistair, if you will indulge me.
Do I have a choice?
Of the two of you that remain, are you not the senior Grey Warden here? I find it curious that you allow another to lead while you follow.
You find that curious, do you?
In fact, you defer to a new recruit. Is this the policy of the Grey Wardens, or simply a personal one?
What do you want to hear? That I prefer to follow? I do.
You sound so very defensive.
Couldn't you crawl into a bush somewhere and die? That would be great, thanks.
Need something? I don't generally talk to strange elves who wander in here. You still look like trouble. We got plenty of that with the war now. No. Beg pardon and all. I should mind my manners. Can't promise I'm going to answer them. What isn't? We got chastened barbarians in every farmholder south of Callanhard running from the Darkspawn. Not that they'll be safe here with the army gone. What? You mean they're gone? Well, goody for you. Now there's no one to drive off the blighted refugees. Sir Brian'll be glad, though. He's been talking about offering a reward for anyone who'd run them out. You could talk to the Elder, though she's got her hands full getting everyone on their way. For now, most folks go to Sir Bryant. He's head of the Chantry's Templars. He's gone to war and taken all his soldiers, leaving us to fend for ourselves. There's not going to be much left when he returns, if he returns. Don't let me stop you.
You there. If you're looking for safe shelter, I'll warn you, there's none to be found. Move on if you can. Lothering's lost. We've had refugees streaming from the south for the last 2 days. The Chantry and Tavern are full to bursting. There simply isn't enough food to go around, and we Templars can barely keep order. You'd be better off elsewhere, my friend. Best of luck wherever you might go.
Who are you? Can you protect us?
Greetings to you, good sir. If it isn't too much to ask, might you spare some bread or anything? Thank you. That's very kind.
Bless you, I knew another elf would help us.
Thank you again for helping us. It's been difficult since we were robbed. Wasn't everyone? Those bandits have jumped every wagon and caravan in sight of Lothering.
That's wonderful news. Perhaps our belongings are still there.
I can't thank you enough, friend. Even if we don't get everything back, it's good to know others will be safe.
I have a lot of money, so I have no problem.
Have you seen my mother?
Yes, I have. She's over there somewhere. Where you haven't seen him.
She's really tall, and she has red hair. We live on a big farmhold, all of us. Some mean men with swords came, and Mother told me to run to the village as fast as I could, so I did. She said she'd be right behind me, but I've been waiting and waiting, and I can't see her. He went with William to the neighbours yesterday, but he didn't come back. Mother said I wasn't to go with anyone. I'm supposed to wait for her here, in the village. A whole silver! Wow, thank you. So, are you really an elf? Father says elves aren't very nice, but you're nicer than everybody here. Thank you for helping me.
Okay. Because I'm gonna be mean.
Lost it.
Back off.
I want a
have the right
discount.
to charge what I wish.
You profit from their misfortune. I should have the Templars give away everything in your carts.
You wouldn't dare. Any of you step too close to my goods and I'll... Oh, you there. You look able. Would you care to make a tiny profit helping a beleaguered businessman? I'm not the only one with some business sense.
He is charging outlandish prices for things people desperately need. Their blood is filling his pockets.
'Tis only survival of the fittest. All of these cretins would do the same in his shoes, given the chance.
I have limited supplies. The people decide what those supplies are worth to them.
You bought most of your wares from these very people last week. Now they flee for their lives, and you want to talk business?
Look, stranger, I've 100 silvers if you drive this rabble off, starting with that priest. I'm an honest merchant, nothing more.
You want me to bid against him? We don't have that kind of coin. You would actually do the bidding of this evil little man. Fine. May your heartlessness bring you exactly what you deserve.
A fine sentiment, if I've ever heard one.
Ha! Serves that wench right. You have my thanks. And 100 silvers, yes? Right, fair enough. But only you. This way. And beware the urchins. They have grabby little hands.
Okay, I'm not usually that mean, but... What can I say? I want the discount. Oh, I forgot I could... Ooh, I could probably give that to Alice to use in the time. Soldier's helm, I don't need. Why is that? Oh, trap triggers. That's right. I need to make traps. We'll do that in a minute. Let's see what you have. Don't really see anything right there. Viridium. I don't think I can wear that. I actually like the scale armor. We'll go ahead and get that. Okay. Now, we're going to put Alistair back in the party.
Lost it.
Damn it. There.
Success.
Okay.
The Chanters are still operating their board.
Bandits, bandits everywhere.
How that's dedication.
The legions of evil are on your doorstep. They will feast upon our hearts. There is nowhere to run. This evil will cover the world like a plague of locusts.
Please, you're scaring the children.
Better to slit their throats now than let them suffer at Darkspawn hands. There! One of their minions is already amongst us. This man bears their evil stench. Can you not see the vile blackness that fills him?
Please.
Is he right? The ban left us. We're going to die.
This minion is but the first of those who will destroy us! No! I have seen them! You cannot run! You cannot fight! There is nothing to do! No hope is left! Are you calling me a coward? I have shamed my ancestors. But the blackness will come.
He was right, wasn't he? There's no hope for us. You're right. We can't give up.
But we can't fight. What are we supposed to do?
We can't lie down and die either. We must go north to Denerim.
There we go.
Maybe with that blasted chasing gone, my headache will go as well.
I'm debating on whether, you know what, I want to go to the camp real quick. Or go to camp. Oh, that's right. I need to do it.
What now?
Excuse me, Alistair? What was it? I forgot how to get to it. Advance. Inventory. Poisons. There we go. Then Morgan, I need to do. Okay.
So let's talk about your mother for a moment.
I'd rather talk about your mother.
Well, there's nothing to talk about. And besides, isn't your mother a scary witch who lives in the middle of a forest? Much more interesting.
To you, perhaps. You would find the moss growing upon a stone interesting.
You know what's more interesting than that? Apostates, mages outside of the tower. That's illegal, you know.
You did not read that in a book somewhere, did you? I hope the small letters did not strain you overmuch.
Oh, we could not talk about your mother. That works for me.
There we go. A piece of wood carved with curious symbols. I wonder what that could be. Okay. Talk to this lady.
Hello, stranger. I don't suppose you know anyone that can make traps. I would happily pay you to make some. There's wood and nails and other goods around the village and the forest. But you probably already know that. Sorry. Come back if you make some. Oh, what a relief. Thank you, stranger.
You're welcome.
So tell me something, Morrigan. Did you live there in that forest your entire life?
I left it on occasion, but I always returned. Why? Is that so strange? It was my home.
But it was just you and your mother there. No one else.
Mother occasionally had company.
What? Company? Do I even want to ask?
No, you really don't.
Talk to Dish Lady.
You got a bed for the night. You taken care of. Don't need blades right now. We need beds, food, and an end to all these sad sots. I don't suppose you know anything of tonics, medicines, or herbs. Then you may be able to do us a lot of good. All manner of travellers come through, many injured or sick. We do our best, but we're out of supplies. There's medicinal herbs in the woods to the north. If you make a few poultices, I'll scrape together some sort of payment. I'll write all you need to know in this note here.
Okay. Now, what was that? Was there any turn to just lesser help? I just make them so.
Have any luck finding herbs in the woods? This will help many people. You're a good sort, you know.
I'm stealing your shit. Now we're gonna pick up Liliana.
So, Terran Loghain.
Well, look what we have here, then. I think we've just been blessed.
Uh-oh. Loghain's men. This can't be good.
Didn't we spend all morning asking about an elf by this very description, and everyone said they hadn't seen one?
It seems we were lied to.
Gentlemen, surely there's no need for trouble. These are no doubt simply more poor souls seeking refuge.
They're more than that. Now stay out of our way, sister. You protect these traitors, you'll get the same as them.
I doubt he would listen. He blindly follows his master's commands.
I am not the blind one. I served at Ostagar, where the Tern saved us from the Grey Warden's treachery. I serve him gladly. Enough talk! Take the Warden into custody. Kill this sister and anyone else that gets in your way.
Right, let's make this quick.
Now let's see. Which one?
Watch out!
Yes! All right.
Come and get it!
I'm...
You should run while you can!
Yes! All right, you've won. We surrender.
Good. They've learned their lesson and we can all stop fighting now.
What do you want to tell him? I'll tell him. Right away, now. Thank you.
I apologize for interfering, but I couldn't just sit by and not help. I wasn't born in the Chantry, you know. Many of us had more colorful lives before we joined. Let me introduce myself. I am Liliana, one of the lay sisters of the Chantry here in Lothering. Oh, I was. They said you were a Grey Warden. I'm surprised you're an elf, but elves must want the Blight defeated as much as humans, no? I know after what happened you will need all the help you can get. That's why I'm coming along. The Maker told me to join you. Surely, he would not do so without good reason. I know that sounds absolutely insane, but it's true. I had a dream. A vision.
More crazy? I thought we were all full up.
Look at the people here. They are lost in their despair, and this darkness, this chaos, will spread. The Maker doesn't want this. What you do, what you are meant to do, is the Maker's work. Let me help. can fight. I can do more than fight. As I said, I was not always a lay sister. I put aside that life when I came here. But now, if it is the Maker's will, I will take it up again. Gladly. Please let me help you.
Perhaps your skull was cracked worse than Mother thought.
Thank you. I appreciate being given this chance. I will not let you down.
Okay. Sorry, pup, but I need Liliana for a moment.
Indeed.
Okay. Miss Liliana, what shall we give you? Okay, she's better with a bow. So we're going to give her a bow. And we're going to give her... No, I'm going to keep those. We're going to give her... chainmail. There we go. She needs rings. I need to do this with the other two boot, don't I? Belts. I should probably give that to Morgan. Let's give her that one. And let's see about this. And a fire. Go ahead and put off that. Okay, there we go. Now, let's see. More again. Give her that. And she needs wings too. Health regeneration over stamina. I'll figure it out. Okay. Also, I think I have to level people. Let's level people! Yeah. Oh, nobody needs leveling. Okay. I'm almost leveled. How come she's a higher level than I am? Really?
And done.
I'm bad. I steal everything. I take everything. I'm a looter.
Sir Bryant needs to...
I don't want to talk to you.
I don't want any
Thank
trouble.
you. I want to talk to this
Don't
guy.
hurt me.
You're here about food. Take it up with that bleeding runt by the
Sir,
chantry.
sometimes
I've
I
got other
wonder
gear to
about...
sell. Check the chanter's board by the chantry. There's good jobs there. I don't suppose you know anything about poison. I figured if I kept asking, I'd find someone. I'd pay good coin for some simple poison. Something to slow them beasties down or make them think twice. Well, there's herbs in the North Wood. As for other stuff, look around town. Some refugees just left things behind to travel faster. I don't really know what you need, though. I might have some in stock, too.
Okay, ooh, Thorn of Dagon. Not like I'm hurting for money. I'll go ahead and get it just because I like the name. And of course, I want these. Let's see. Here. I buy all those. I don't do much with traps. And since I'm on a lower level, I don't really need to use them, so...
Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see my stock? Splendid! If those beasties come on my land, I hope it teaches them a lesson. Yeah, it's enough gold to cover any of your expenses and then some, eh?
Thank you.
There'll just be more bandits as soon as you leave.
I guess the only other guy is this guy here.
I am trying to listen to the bard's song. Can we speak once they finish?
Well, I'm trying to talk to this guy, not you.
As I live and breathe, you're the Grey Warden everyone's been talking about. I represent the Blackstone Irregulars. We're a mercenary company that fell on hard times after the war with Orlais. I'm sure you know that times are getting worse every day. With your help, the Irregulars could be of use to Ferelden once more. Our leaders thought you might be willing to help. Each of our posts in Ferelden will contain letters addressed to you. Unlike most who work with us, you're getting letters straight from Raelnor and Tauran, our leaders. I hope this tells you how highly the Irregulars regard the Grey Wardens. Thank you. When you've completed a mission, just return to me or any of our members stationed at an Irregulars post. We'll make sure your efforts are rewarded. Maker's blessings light your path.
Scraping the barrel and dereliction of duty. There we go.
So how is it that Terran Logain survived when even the Grey Wardens didn't make it out that?
How dare you accuse me of thievery? I saw you take the supplies from my car. Your grassland eyes are inept. A chastened would never stoop to petty theft. You marsh folk are all thieves and liars.
Enough! People here are already desperate and frightened. They don't need you two coming to blows.
But what about my food?
What about my food?
I said enough!
Right, I need to do weapons. I keep forgetting to do it, so... I didn't even see it. It's a wavy blade. But I like having a map set. I wonder if Alistair can. Strength of 31. Okay, he can't. That's what we're doing. Maybe what we're going to do. That on. I thought I had a book. Did I put it in junk? It's okay. I guess I sold it. It will. That's okay.
Time for more practice.
Time for more practice.
All right.
Oh, this should be good. All right, battle it is. Make a preserver.
Yeah.
Okay, go with you now.
Any more? But you know what? We're going to change our party. We're going to take Liliana off.
Of all the...
And take my doggy. We need the doggy. Well, we don't really need the doggy, but we have the doggy.
Bad breath alert. All right. Yes, I'm off. Yes. I'm off. Go. Yes.
What are you doing, dude? I did level. Shall we level? Shall we level ourselves? Level up, level up. Ooh. We are going to pick rain. Because I like being able to summon animals. We need to get my dexterity up. Get my willpower up. My kind of down here, we're going to grab that. Did anybody else level? Okay.
Yes. Go. I'm off. Yes. All right.
Moving into range. Yes. There we go. That. There's a bow I can steal.
Naturally.
I mean, use. Going over here. And over here, we get the big ass pipes.
All
I don't want to activate stealth. Okay. I shouldn't have made all those poisons. Cool. Now we're going to switch to the puppy dog.
Here.
Let me see. I think I've got everything. Yeah, we're coming, we're coming.
Someone help us!
Mighty timely
Hold
arrival,
on.
my friend. I'm much obliged. The name's Bodon Fedek, merchant and entrepreneur. This here is my son, Sandal. Say hello, my boy.
Hello.
Road's been mighty dangerous these days. Mind if I ask what brings you out here? Perhaps we're going the same way. Grey Wardens. My, that does rather explain a lot. No offense, but I suspect there's more excitement on your path than my boy and I can handle. Allow me to bid you farewell and good fortune, though.
Goodbye.
Now then, let's get this mess cleaned up, shall we?
Okay, we're going to go to the camp. We'll come back to Logan in a little bit, so. I still have to go in the chantry.
Bad dreams, huh? Well, it is real, sort of. You see, part of being a Grey Warden is being able to hear the Darkspawn. That's what your dream was, hearing them. The Archdemon, it talks to the Horde, and we feel it just as they do. That's why we know this is really a blight. I don't know if it's really a dragon, but it sure looks like one. But yes, that's the Archdemon. It takes a bit, but eventually you can block the dreams out. Some of the older Grey Wardens say they can understand the Archdemon a bit, but I sure can't. Anyhow, when I heard you thrashing around, I thought I should tell you. It was scary at first for me, too. That's what I'm here for. To deliver unpleasant news and witty one-liners. Anyhow, you're up now, right? Let's pull up camp and get a move on.
Ah, it's good to see you, my timely rescuer. Bodon Fedek, at your service, once again. I saw your camp and thought to myself, what safer place to rest for the evening than in the camp of a Grey Warden? I'm perfectly willing to offer you a fine discount for the inconvenience of our presence. How does that sound? Good? Yes? Wonderful. Thank the gentleman, won't you, boy?
Thank you, sir.
We won't be a bother to you and your companions, I assure you. If you should need enchantments, simply talk to my boy. Otherwise, come speak with me. You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along on the road. I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Okay. I forgot to go get Sten. Whoops. That's okay. You know what? I've been hanging on to this stuff and I don't really need it all. I'm not going to buy the blood dragon stuff because I don't have anybody that can wear it at the moment. So, I know I can probably make those. Morrigan can make those. I'm not going to do the presents yet. How come I feel like I missed a bet?
You're a hard man to find. Where are my manners? The name is Levy Dryden. Did Duncan ever mention me? Levy of the coins? Levy the trader? Really? He never told you of old Levy? We've known each other for years. But here I am carrying on while you have a blight to stop. Don't want to waste your time. But you see, Duncan promised that together we'd look into something important for the Wardens. And for me. But poor Duncan's... well, no more. A tragedy it is, at that. But I know he would want his work carried on. His pledge fulfilled. My family, well, past a bit checkered to see. Nobles look at us with disdain. My great-great-grandmother, Sophia Dryden, was the last Warden Commander of Ferelden back when the Wardens were known as freeloaders. So King Arland banished the Wardens, and he took House Dryden's land and titles. And then some. Not much is known about that time. After King Arland died, there was a civil war, loads worse than this one. And our family was on the run, hunted by enemies, with nary a friend in the world. But Drydens are tough. We rebuilt, became merchants, and we never lost our pride. Ask for the truth. My family reveres Sophia Dryden. We know she died at the old Grey Warden base, Soldier's Peak. We want evidence to clear her name. It won't restore our land or our titles, but it'll restore our honour. Well, no one's been to Soldier's Peak since Arland's days. At least none that's come back. I spent years mapping the maze of tunnels to the peak, and I found the way a few years back. So I went to Duncan, I did, and I said that he could reclaim the old base and my family could have its honour. Soldier's Peak is strategic and symbolic importance. Duncan said that it would be worth it right there. He also hoped to recover lost Warden history and perhaps a few old relics. No one knows what's up there now. 1,000 blessings upon you, Warden. I'll mark down the location on your map. When you arrive, we'll pick our way through the tunnels together.
Okay. We got that. Now let's go back to Golden Ring. I don't really like taking Morgan, but I don't have any other mages, so. Okay. Return this quest. Oh, I need to let Sten out and have him go to camp.
You aren't one of my captors. I have nothing to say that would amuse you, elf. Leave me in peace. A prisoner. I'm in a cage, am I not? I've been placed here by the Chantry. I am Sten of the Beresad, the vanguard of the Kunari peoples. You mock me, or you show manners I have not come to expect in your lands. Though it matters little now, I will die soon enough.
This is a proud and powerful creature, trapped as prey for the Darkspawn. If you cannot see a use for him, I suggest releasing him for mercy's sake alone.
Mercy? I wouldn't have expected that from you.
I would also suggest that Alistair take his place in the cage.
Yes, that's what I would have expected.
I suggest you leave me to my fate. No doubt. What help do you seek? The Blight. Are you a Grey Warden, then? Surprising. My people have heard legends of the Grey Warden's strength and skill. Though I suppose not every legend is true. Perhaps if you told her the Grey Wardens need my assistance, it seems as likely to bring my death as waiting here. Farewell, then.
Eaten alive by Darkspawn. That's cruel. I wonder why the revered mother's so afraid of him.
Okay.
You do not seem a refugee. Were you part of the army?
What do you wish of me?
The carnage we left in the wild.
I'm not scared of you. Go away. Okay.
Just how smart are Mabari supposed to be, anyway? Do you think they understand everything we say? Oh, is that so? You could just be listening to the tone of my voice. You could be an utter moron for all we know. Hey, now. There's nothing saying that a moron can't be cute and adorable. Who's the cute and adorable puppy? Ignorance is bliss, isn't it? That's what the Chantry kept telling me anyhow.
The path of righteousness is full of hardship, but the Maker smiles upon its travelers.
Thank you. Now, let's get these bears and the last keepsake. We'll go ahead and do the Chantry's board, and then we'll go into the Chantry. Let's go ahead and look it up. He has to be level 9 to do that. Okay. Sounds good to me. Yep. We're just doing loitering and whoop, whoop. That it? Or there's one more.
Yes, it's going. Yes, not bad. Not bad at all.
Whoops. That's our boy's mother. Oh well. If I remember correctly, the bear's over this way. Okay. Why did I think that would be more difficult? It's okay.
Let him take notice and shine upon thee, for thou hast done his work this day. And the stars stood still, the winds did quiet, and all animals of earth and air held their breath. All was silent in prayer and thanks.
If you seek refuge in the Chantry, there's simply no room left. We turn none aside, but we simply don't have room for anyone to sleep. Priests are within if you seek to offer devotion to the Maker, however. May he protect us all. Were? Did you drive them off? Well, Sir Bryant will appreciate that. Is he still alive? The revered mother put him there a few weeks back. He'll be dead soon enough. Make her watch over you.
There's word of Darkspawn.
Are you here to see the Reverend Mother too? The head of this chantry. She's very busy, but I think she's free now. I came to ask for a blessing. With my family abandoning the farm to flee north, we'll need all the grace the Maker can offer. Well, good luck to you. I need to get underway. If I'm lucky, I'll make it back to the farmhold by nightfall.
Okay.
We are the only hope of protection this village has now, and I will not abandon them. That is all. May the Maker have mercy on us. Yes? Who might you be? I am Sir Bryant, commander of Lothering's remaining Templars. You don't seem like the other refugees. Are you one of Arl Eamon's knights? I see. Tairn Loghain declared all Grey Wardens traitors responsible for the king's death. You know this, I hope. I don't believe the Grey Wardens would be as careless or malicious as the Tairn claims. But either way, there it is. It is best you not linger, though. Just in case. Maker's breath, how many times must we drive them off? Indeed? They're gone?
It's true. I saw the bastard running for the hills myself.
That's an impressive feat indeed. Will you accept a small reward for your efforts? That is very generous of you. If it interests you, there is a Chanter's board outside full of quests.
Yeah, I've already done all those quests.
The Chanters even offer pay for some of them. Now, unless there's something else you need. I cannot openly help you, I fear, but here, take this key. It opens the large cabinet on the far wall. There is more there than we can carry when we evacuate, so take what you need. They are. With the ban having taken his men north, the village is left to its fate. We will evacuate as many as we can before the horde reaches us. I will stay as long as I am needed. Now, unless there's something else you need. Travel safely, and may the Maker watch over you.
Who? I beg your pardon. I did not see you approach.
Sir Donald? Is that you?
Alistair? By the Maker, how are you? I was certain you were dead.
Not yet. No thanks to Turn Logain.
If Arl Eamon were well, he'd set Logain straight soon enough.
If he were well? What do you mean?
The Arl is stricken with an illness that threatens his life. We have found no cure, either natural or magical.
When did this happen?
Only a few weeks ago, but he has declined quickly. No one knows the nature of the illness, and even magic has done little to slow its progress. Our only hope now is a miracle. Every knight of Redcliffe has gone in search of the Urn of Sacred Ashes. Andraste's ashes are said to cure any illness, but I fear we are chasing a fable. With each day, my hope dims. Supposedly, the urn contains the ashes of the prophetess Andraste. Surely you know all this. Nothing I have found leads me to believe that this was anything more than a quest of desperation.
Why would I know it? I'm an
I
elf.
intend to return to Redcliffe soon and tell the Arlessa exactly that, once Sir Henrik arrives. My fellow knight and travelling companion. He is delayed, though. What? And you have his locket? And a note? Maker's mercy. Thank you for giving me these. I would never have known otherwise. Thank you. I wonder how many of us have met similar fates on this mad quest. I expected to take advantage of the Chantry's library, in fact, but my skills are better suited to battle than chasing down tales. Why is that, if I may ask? I see. The Arl is a popular man, it's true. Tairn Logain, however, is a hero throughout Ferelden. Whatever the Tairn has done or not done, the Arl remains ill, or worse. That is my primary concern. He may be dead already. Or perhaps his luck has changed in the weeks I have been gone.
We should see what's happening in Redcliffe ourselves. I believe that now more than ever.
If nothing else, I am certain you would be welcomed at Castle Redcliffe. The Arlessa is there, and she could tell you more than I could. My mission takes priority. But I fear I shall be returning to Redcliffe with nothing to show for my efforts. With Henrik gone, I need to return to Redcliffe. Perhaps later I will seek out the scholar his note mentions. But I must go. Thank you again, good sir. You have been most helpful.
Okay.
And when the Maker spoke,
I
a
wonder.
chant of light scattered in the darkness.
I always keep pushing the wrong button.
Fear and ignorance.
I have to go out to change my part.
Let those who cry out from the shadows be comforted.
Okay. Because I don't want to do the Reverend, the revered mother without Avilia. So we're going to come out here. We can take Morgan out. To,
Blast and damnation.
there. Now we're going back in. Because I want Liliana in my party when I go see the river.
Over with.
I don't really like the voice that I gave him.
It's done, Nat. Naturally.
Yes? What can I do for you? I knew this time would come. I should have listened to my sister. Sure, sign the paper, she said. You'll enjoy some coin now,
Sounds
but
like
they'll
Anders.
be back. I guess I'll see you on the front lines.
Good day, Sister Liliana. I'm surprised to see you're still in Lothering.
It is good to see you as well, Your Reverence.
I do not recognize your companion. Greetings. Will you be making a donation to the Chantry? Our need has never been greater. Might I suggest 30 silver? These poor souls will weep at your generosity. Thank you. What can I do for you, then? It might have been kinder to execute him, but I leave his fate to the Maker. Why does he interest you? Then his next victims might count you and me as their murderers. And what do you say on this, Liliana? You know your friend better than I.
These are unusual times, Your Reverence. With us, the Kunari might do some good. I am sure of it, in fact.
Were things not so desperate? Very well, I trust you. Take these keys to his cage and make her watch over you.
Thank you, Your Reverence. Your trust is not misplaced.
There we go. Ooh, look. My elf likes to read. Okay, so we've done everything in Wildering, with the exception of taking the Sten out. And with that, we'll go back to Lothering, not Lothering, camp. And then we will go back to, and then...
Do you really know what's going on here? The Blight, the Civil War? I really wonder how much of it you understand. We're all special, big parts to play. Even you, especially you in some ways. You are the Mabari. You guard one of the most important people... What?
You wish something more of me. I confess, I did not think the priestess would part with it. So be it. Set me free and I will follow you against the Blight. And so it is done. I will follow you into battle. In doing so, I shall find my atonement. May we proceed? I am eager to be elsewhere.
But you're probably going to sit in camp most of the time. You know what? We're not going to do that. We're going to go the long way around because I don't feel like killing civilians. They're only doing it so that, they only attack you so that they can, because they need money for their families. And I don't like killing. Even if they attack me, it's like, no, I don't want to do this. I don't see it. Okay. Go back to the camp. And then I have to get going for the day. Let's go ahead and actually do armor, otherwise I'll forget about it. And keep everything that, so. And then, let's see. Piece of wood. I'll give her a piece of wood. And she can actually keep her robes. I don't mind that. The dog, the doors. On. Sten gets the heavy chain stuff. There we go. Shall we give him an amulet? War Mage, that gives him that boost. Actually, no, we'll give him that. That. Okay, I think that's everything. Oh, I was going to give myself a bow. Still fine. We're going to give her... Did I sell all my daggers? Oh, I sold all my daggers. Or did I just put them in junk? I sold them. I sold them. Okay, well, we'll do this. Wrong button. Sten needs a great sword. So we're good. And we're going to move that to junk. Move that to junk. That. Okay. Let's go talk to Bodon.
Something you need? I'm sure either my boy or I can help you out.
Let's see.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Okay. I don't see anything here. There we go. So that, so that. So that. We saw all our junk. And there we go. Okie dokie. So that is it for today. I have a few things I have to do before my kids get home. So we're gonna go ahead and might as well save it. And let's see. We will be going. Let's see if we can find somebody to raid. These are my socials that you can go to. My Twitter, my YouTube, and my Facebook. My YouTube gets up. I post a video every Monday about noon Pacific time, Arizona time, whichever one you want to call it, because I live in Arizona, so at noon. Sometimes I bump it up. It depends on how excited I am about the video that I'm going to release. But there are some pretty good videos there that I've created. Most of them are Mass Effect at the moment. There are some Dragon Age and some Mass Effect Andromeda. I think that's it. There's a bandmate video that you're more than welcome to go check out. I will be back on Monday morning with some Mass Effect Monday. We will continue with Kit Shepard, who is a spacer board hero infiltrator. So, that you yeah, my mouth is not working correctly, but you can go check that out. Let's see. Raid. Let's see who we're gonna raid. Ace. Shush. That is my dog. You know what? We're gonna go. We're gonna go raid Tigden. He's a friend of mine. He's trying to get up to 500 followers. I guess. So we're gonna go raid him. He's doing some Grand Theft Auto 5. So, as one of my favorite YouTubers say, have an epic day and have a great weekend as well. See you later.